with no time to lose, I needed to get to the ballroom.
We are gathered here today to join Abigail Bellemore and Murphy McCallan in holy matrimony.
Rackham's plan was taking shape. At the far end of the ballroom, Father Foskett was delivering the rites that would wed Abigail to Rackham, even if he'd possessed my body to do it. I needed to stop the wedding, and I didn't have much time left at all.
Deswegen speichern wir erstmal schnell. Können wir reisen? Nein.
I couldn't go any further and risk Rackham seeing me before I was ready to confront him. Good evening, Mrs. Craddock.
It is certainly not a good evening. The kittens aren't prepared, the flower arrangements are a shambles, and they've changed the schedule 3 times already.
The schedule?
Right behind me in black and white. And am I even permitted to see the wedding? Of course not.
In case any guests arrive late. Through a door we're supernaturally barred from passing through. I almost daren't say it.
But I'm on the verge of resigning my duties. I am the head of housekeeping. I deserve respect.
What did you say was on the chalkboard?
As I said, this is the schedule of tonight's events. I've spent the past 40 minutes writing that up, with all the calligraphic flair my teachers taught me in preparatory school. And now I'm hearing rumors that the schedule is going to change. No self-respecting housekeeper should have to deal with so much in such a short period. One more change, and I shall be handing in my notice.
I need to stop the wedding.
You shall do no such thing. I've put a lot of work into this event, and I won't have an off-the-street gutter snipe like you interrupting it. I'm barely hanging on as it is.
Goodbye, Mrs. Craddock.
Goodbye, indeed.
The delicately drawn writing on the chalkboard listed the schedule of events for the wedding. A decorative chalkboard stood by the door.
Leave it there, boy. I'm saving it for the toast.
It was clear that if I wanted it, I was going to have to persuade the Colonel to let me take it. A tricky task when he was deafer than Beethoven wearing earmuffs. Good evening, Colonel.
Not until next Thursday, I think.
It was a strange feeling, staring at a decaying skeletal body that, once upon a time, used to be me. Knowing the skeleton belonged to a former version of myself, I didn't feel quite as uneasy taking a piece of it.
Und Finger.
It was the bony finger I'd broken off the skeleton of my former body. Not many people could count to 11 on their own fingers.
Oh Gott. Das stimmt. Aber könnte ja bis 20 zählen. Der Rabe ist weg.
I needed to be outside if I wanted to reach the tree.
Gehen kurz alles absuchen, ne? Ja, wer weiß, gleich brauchen wir den Cracker.
Walking back into the conservatory, I could hear the unnerving hum of electricity. The outer casing of the automaton had been removed. Clearly, Rupert was undertaking some maintenance on it.
Fragt sie bloß warum?
The casings were elaborately formed sheet metal meant for the automaton, and not very useful for much else. The interior of the automaton was laced with wires, fuses, and other dangerous-looking electrical devices. Even as a ghost, it didn't feel safe to touch anything inside it.
Okay, das müssen wir uns mal merken.
Abigail had gone, and so had the final tokens of her happiness. There was nothing I could do with the tabletop.
So, wir können, glaube ich, wieder den Trichter nehmen. Jawohl.
I picked up the horn. Abigail had no need for it anymore. The door was locked again. Would you like your ear trumpet back?
It's no use. I can't hear a blasted thing you say. I wish I had my ear trumpet back.
I'll take that as a yes.
Oh, thank you, my boy. I suppose now that Foskett's not here, I can enjoy a little peace again.
Why aren't you at the ceremony?
The ceremony?
I think everybody's gone through to the ballroom for the wedding.
Well, I didn't hear an announcement.
I wondered why. Would you like me to top off your drink?
Oh, yes, my boy. Good plan. I meant to save it for the toast, but who can blame a man when such temptation is right in front of him?
Nope. I didn't need to tie that up.
Like the morning dew upon the grass.
The peculiarity of what was happening didn't seem to faze the ghosts in attendance, who watched with an eerie calm. The delicately drawn writing on the chalkboard listed the schedule of events for the wedding. That didn't work. The feathers were too soft to clean the chalkboard. I didn't need to clean the chalkboard.
Aha.
I could...
Don't you touch that!
Du komm. Hab Kopfschmerzen.
I had nothing else to say. I didn't think she'd be interested in that. I didn't... What do you think of this feather duster?
Are you volunteering to help clean the house?
Oh, I'm a bit busy.
Of course you are.
I didn't need to show her that. I wasn't going to be able to blow the chalk off with the bellows. It was a length of old rope that had snapped in the well, tied with a loop at one end. It was the bony finger I'd broken off the skeleton of my former. It was a firework rocket, the type that needed to be placed in a tube to launch it.
Da komme ich ja nicht hin.
It was a bulbous glass half filled with rum. I suppose that observation made me an optimist. I couldn't do that. That didn't work. Good evening, Colonel. I need to stop the wedding.
An objection? Oh, how exciting! I objected at a wedding once. The unfortunate part was that I was the groom.
Do excuse me. I'll be back.
I'll drink to that.
I didn't need to search for a book right now. I already felt like I was in one.
Haben wir nicht. Ich muss Lucky Lucky machen. Hä? Ich musste den Beschwörungszauber wiederholen und die auf meinen eigenen Körper wirken. Oh Gott, wie war der Beschwörungszauber? Ich kann nichts weiter drücken gerade. Ist wieder ein Bug. Also zum Schluss hin ist das öfter wieder, ne? Wie war denn der Beschwörungszauber? So. Knochenfragment, Alkohol. Münze. Das mussten wir in die Suppe werfen. Schießpulver. Schwarze Federn. Kreide. Sargnägel.
I didn't need to dust that.
Silber.
I didn't need to cut that. I couldn't. Nope. I didn't.
3 haben wir. Kreide müssen wir abwischen. Sargnägel. Oh, oh, oh.
I didn't need to pour spear. I didn't have. One by one, I pried the old nails from the coffin. The vault door was of no use to me.
So, jetzt haben wir das. Haben wir. Haben wir. Haben wir. Haben wir theoretisch. Schwarz haben wir nicht. Kreide und Silbermünze fehlt noch.
My piano repertoire consists.
Moment.
The interior of the automaton was laced with wires, fuses, and other dangerous-looking electrical devices. Even as a ghost, it didn't feel safe to touch anything inside it. That wasn't going to work. The casings were elaborately formed sheet metal meant for the automaton, and not very useful for much else. I needed to think. The gardener's hand-painted sign of a human skull surrounded by electricity bolts clearly warned me to stay away if I didn't want to get electrocuted.
Der war richtig.
Knowing the erratic surges of electricity that must have been flowing through the wire into the barrel lift, I decided it was wiser not to do any more rewiring. I couldn't do anything with it. I needed to.
Das wäre jetzt das Ding gewesen.
I had nothing else to say to the Colonel.
Die Silbermünze kriegen wir von dem Innending. Jetzt brauchen wir nur noch...
I had nothing else to say. Noticing the similarity between Mrs. Craddock's chalk artistry and the wedding schedule, it was time to ask some questions. Are the times on your chalkboard correct?
Excuse me. Whatever do you mean?
Well, it's just that I was given this other schedule and the times are very different from yours. Maybe things have been shuffled around?
No, this can't be. How am I expected to work under these conditions? A wedding is a once-in-a-lifetime event. If they keep reconsidering every decision, I can't be expected to keep up with it.
Yep, definitely different. This looks like it'll take ages to fix.
That's it! They're already at the altar. I shall be taking my leave. Somebody else can hand out the vol-au-vents.
With the noise and waddling motion of a cranky goose, Mrs. Craddock strode across the grand hall, through a doorway, and out of sight.
Sehr gut.
Like a guilty schoolchild held back after class, I rubbed down the chalkboard.
Genug Kreide für alle.
And came away with the flag covered in chalk dust.
Achso, warte mal, das Griegerin, ne?
In a flash of inspiration, a plan came into my mind. The summoning spell revealed that which is hidden within. Maybe it could reveal the evil spirit that was hidden within my mortal body, if I could find all the ingredients. I poured the rum from the Colonel's glass into the gree-gree. I placed the coffin nails into the gree-gree. Knowing the explosive contained gunpowder, I placed the firework into the gree-gree. I placed the skeletal finger in the gree-gree. That would work as the bone fragment. I placed the feather duster in the gree-gree. That would work as black feathers. It was a small leather pouch with a drawstring used for magic spells. I'd marked off the ingredients I'd found on the manuscript.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kreide und die, Kreide und die Silbermütze. Kreide.
I placed the chalk dust-covered flag into the gree-gree.
Jetzt muss er bloß noch die Silbermünze in den Griff. Oh, warte mal.
The danger sign dangling from the automaton warned of electrocution. Now it wasn't just the plants in the conservatory that were deadly, it was the statuary too. But being dead already, I decided to take the risk. I took the engraved coin from the automaton's now open hand.
So, speichern. Und ich glaube, das
Being made of
ist
silver,
im
the
Keller.
engraved coin was just right for going into the gree-gree. That was the final ingredient. Now I just needed one more thing, an image of the focus. And this time, the focus was going to be me. I remembered the photograph of me that had been taken earlier that night, still privately tucked away inside the captain's license. I folded it up and placed it inside the gree-gree, knowing that it would work perfectly to direct the spell towards its focus, my own body. So the spell was ready. Now it was time to confront Rackham.
Okay. Rackham! You are now dran.
Just as the sun rises.
Oh. Ich sollte Spiele-Beta testen. Aber dann kann ich sie nicht streamen, weil ich sie vorher schon durchgespielt habe. Warum? Warum? Ich habe ihm nichts getan. Warum?
I couldn't go any further and risk Rackham seeing me before I was ready to confront him.
If anyone can show just cause why these two may not lawfully be wed, speak now or forever hold your peace.
She doesn't love him.
You meddlesome fool! I am her groom. I will marry her.
Rackham has been using dark magic. The bride is under a love spell, and he's possessed my body for this wedding.
Your claims are the ravings of a madman. Vosket, resume the ceremony at once.
Yes. Then, by the power vested in me,
You've underestimated me for the last time, Rackham. If you won't return to me what is mine, I have the power to take it. Within the focus what may hide, this spell will soon reveal.
I now declare you husband and wife.
Murphy, I'm back. We're married.
No! No!
You may now kiss the bride.
Yes. Und es ist nicht seins.
You fool! You've destroyed everything!
I've saved everything, including the one I love. But there is one thing that needs to be destroyed, Rackham, and that's you.
Jetzt gehört's uns.
Murphy, now that we're married, the power of the stone is yours too.
Ich weiß.
For once, it'll be used for good.
No!
Rackham, be gone.
No!
Genau. Wusch. Okay, Greenscreen. Alle werden wieder lebendig.
I
Bitte.
knew you'd do it, Murphy. Do you remember now?
I can't believe I ever forgot you.
I knew you'd come back. Even if just for a final goodbye.
Goodbye? Why goodbye?
The spell is broken. The ghosts of the house are able to move on.
And as I looked around us, I saw each ghost in the audience fading away as they passed over to the spirit realm, each with a grateful smile. With the heartbreaking realization, I knew Abigail would be next.
Murphy, I think I have to go with them now.
I can't lose you again, Abigail.
It was worth it to see you one last time. You've freed me. Thank you, Murphy, for everything.
No, I won't let this be the end.
Oh,
The coffin stone glowed green with the stolen years of Rackham's life. For once in a lifetime of evil, Rackham could do something good. The coffin stone captures a person's remaining years, and now it holds Rackham's. Abigail, I give them to you. You're back.
Just like you came back for me. Nothing could keep us apart. Not even death.
33 years without you. I never thought I'd be able to hold you again.
33 years stuck in this house. Come on, Murphy. Let's go see the sunrise. So how does it feel being a treasure hunter?
It would have been easier if I'd remembered what the treasure was this whole time. All those dreams I had of a treasure calling out to me from this house. It wasn't $13 million. It wasn't even the coffin stone. It was you. You were the treasure.
And you found me.
Why did nobody tell me who I was from the beginning?
You couldn't just be told you're in love with someone you don't recognize. You needed to remember it yourself. I knew it would happen eventually.
Why did nobody living recognize me?
Rackham has all kinds of powers I'm not sure we'll ever understand. For years, he'd been trying to erase all memories of you. His plan relied on it. To everyone else, you became just a blur. How could anyone really make the leap to realize you're a reincarnation from 30-something years ago? You didn't even know it yourself.
How did I come back from the spirit realm?
Don't you remember?
No, I remember the moment I died, and then the earliest memories of this new life I've been living, but nothing in between.
Madame Planchette told me that spirits can come back if their ties to the mortal realm remain strong enough. But even she doesn't know more than that. Who knows if we'll ever find out?
What happened to all the ghosts in the house?
They'll all have crossed over now. So many years of life destroyed by Rackham's deeds. And he didn't even need the coffin stone to do it. The spirits no longer had much to keep them here in the mortal realm anymore. They'll be happier that way. And we all end up there eventually.
In some cases, we come back. What happened to Rackham?
I don't know, but I hope his spirit was destroyed. I'd hate to think it's moved on to the spirit realm. All I do know is that we don't have to worry about him here
Dein 2
anymore.
kommt. Dein 2 kommt.
What are we going to do with the coffin stone?
It stayed safe in the vault for over 30 years. For now, perhaps that's where we should return it to. I think it's our duty now to watch over it, to make sure it never falls into evil hands.
Again. So, this is the end of our adventure.
This is only the beginning, Murphy. It took a bit longer than we expected, but we're married now, after all these years.
The rest of our lives are ours again.
Till death do us part.
And even longer than that.
Oh, sie hat grün geleuchtet gerade eben. Abseits der Punkte, dass ich doch einige Male in die Lösung gucken musste, die aber definitiv nicht am Spiel lagen, sondern einfach an mir, an der vielen Pausen, die wir zwischen den Spielen einsetzen hatten, dass man bestimmte Sachen einfach dann, man sieht die Items vor Augen, vor lauter Items. Ja, also, wie auch immer. Die Hilfe sehr gut gemacht. Wie ich persönlich finde, weil ich habe es ja genutzt und getestet. Die Geschichte, wunderbarer Plot-Twist. Ich sag's mal so, auch hier ist wieder ein Spiel, wo ich sehr stolz darüber bin, was daraus entstanden ist. Ne? Und ich froh bin, dass so viele Leute ihr Geld investiert haben, muss man ja so sagen, ne? Unterstützergeld, dass dabei etwas herauskommt, was wunderbar ist. Wunderbare Story, der Artstyle super, schön animiert, liebevoll gemacht, musikalisch richtig super. Es ist ein Rundumpaket, was sauber ist und was viele andere nicht hinbekommen. Ist so. Es hat mir sehr viel Spaß gemacht. Es war eine wunderbare Erfahrung. Richtig schöne Reise. Und die Abstürze sind nervig gewesen. Aber ich sag mal, liegt vielleicht auch an mir. Möglicherweise, weil ich so viel gespeichert habe. Es gibt viele Spiele, die haben Probleme mit zu viel Speicher. Oh, der Song ist geil. Was ich vermisst habe, ist, ich glaube, da fehlte noch ein Buch, Heft, wie auch immer, für die Kickstarter. Oder ich habe es nicht gefunden. Ah, Mensch, mach doch den mit Musik. Also mit Gesang, so rum. Bam, bam. So, mal gucken. Ist Vornamen sortiert. Ich denke mal, wir müssen bei M gucken. Ich sehe gerade, das Spiel war 84% überprovisioniert. Was gut ist. Ja, die wollten 13.000 Euro haben, haben 55.000 Euro im Kickstarter bekommen. Jetzt sind bei Elm angekommen. Manuel Schenk. Den kenne ich. Jetzt habe ich nicht bei Gronk geguckt, aber ist egal. Da ist er. Ha! Okay. Sehr schön. Ich hatte nämlich das Gefühl, ich habe mich zu spät gemeldet, weißt du? Was mich jetzt so wundert ist... Your name in a Juniper Parish Gazette. Eigentlich habe ich dort was gemacht. Da müssen wir noch mal reingucken. Das ist natürlich fies. An einer einzelnen Stelle kommt man da ran. Ich erinnere mich auch noch. Ach du Scheiße. Das müssen wir gucken, ob wir das finden. Thanks to Charles Cecil. Francisco González haben wir schon Spiele gespielt. Von dem haben wir Spiele gespielt, definitiv. Ach, sehr schön. Hattest du auch gesehen? Ich hatte vorhin geguckt, oder hast du deinen Echtnamen genutzt? Da habe ich nicht geguckt. Also wunderbares Spiel. Wunderbares Spiel. Und bitte kauft es. Oh.
Now, where on earth has everybody gone? I do hope that boy gets back with the rum soon.
Genau, war Rosewater. Unter anderem. Lamplight City. So. Nur ist doch Quatsch. Also nur ist doch... So, warte mal. Finden wir die Stelle wieder? Wir haben eine Stelle. Siehst du, deswegen speichere ich eigentlich so viel ab. Aber... Ah, verdammt. Kriegen wir das hin? Wo waren das? Das war mit dem Friedhof, ne? Hier haben wir gestartet. Das war schon zu weit. Zeig mal her. An einer Stelle, also es gab eine Edition zum Spiel, die hatte ich auch gemacht, Your Name in the Juniper Parish Gazette. Und da steht, at one point in the game, Murphy gets access to the newspaper archives of the Juniper Parish Gazette. We need a whole bunch of article titles that Murphy reads aloud as he searches through them. And this is where you come in. Give us headline with your name or friends in it and we'll have Murphy read it aloud. We need these to fit the universe of the game, but we're excited to collaborate with you on coming up with some awesome headlines. Ich glaube, es war ein Erstlingswerk. Und ganz ehrlich, das war ein Run. Was brauchten wir noch? Haben wir das schon rausgefunden? Das ist der Hochzeitsplan hier.
It was a death certificate, but the name had been left blank.
Siehst du, ich habe schon wieder vergessen. Achso, ich musste sie rauskriegen. Genau. Warte.
If Ned wanted to wait until the fish was cooked to tuck in, it was time to turn up the heat.
Whoa! We don't want you overdone, little fishy. Time to cut you open. Ready for a tasting station, Mac?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Hand me back that knife, would you?
Auch wunderbare Sprecher. Hatte ich schon erwähnt.
That's strange. There's something in here. A horseshoe.
Now, how did that get in there?
Mac, I think your fish is stuffed.
Well, knock me over with a herring. I'm shocked. Does this mean my record doesn't count?
I hate to break it
Okay,
to you.
ich drück mal
Did I
kurz.
hear what I think I heard?
Ich kann's nicht, okay.
Out of the way, Buster.
Evelyn, what took you so long?
The record-breaking Pancosa was stuffed. The new record was a sham. Murphy,
Jetzt
what have you
die
got to say for
Fischwitze
yourself?
hier.
You've caught me red-handed.
Stört.
Well, I don't mean to be coy with you, but this cuts me to the soul. I only entered for the halibut. I can't believe I'm herring this right. I'm cracking up. I'm floundering. I'm carping on and on. I need to clear my head, but let me know if you need anything else from me.
I think you've got more of a future in the funny pages than serious journalism, Murphy. Kips, have you got time for an interview with the Juniper Parish Gazette?
Evelyn homed in on Ned like a dog with a bone and no sense of personal boundaries.
So. Jetzt mache ich hier Speicher. Wehe, du stürzt jetzt ab. So. Und jetzt gucken wir mal.
Gramophone owners be warned. New record by Hendrik Imperial Blockus may destroy music equipment, windows, and ears.
So, das sind die Headlines. Ich weiß, also wenn ich was gemacht habe...
The newspapers in the cabinet dated back decades. If I was going to find something specific, I needed to match it up with a date.
Moment mal. Ach, das ist doch immer lustig. Ich brauche neue Pads hier. Oh. So.
Twins Alea and Layla offer reward for the return of lost rabbit Lynx. Wife of local factory worker becomes first female professor of the mind.
Okay, kann dauern, ne? Krass, dass sie es eingesprochen haben, alles.
Local scientist Dr. Kobilius releases notes confirming the safety of drinking lake water. Aunt Captain's peculiar behavior wins hearts of many. Marcus Holstein listed in the World Genius Directory.
Also eine Stunde.
Local dog Arya eats all king cakes from Dead Nettle Bakery. Twins Alea and Layla offer reward for the return of lost rabbit Lynx.
Das ist aber doof mit dem Zufall.
Farmer Luca de Games is running for governor. Local bakery creates new mind-boggling muffin. Disturbingly large chicken spotted outside rubber chicken factory. Twins Alea and Layla offer...
Hatten wir das schon, Mann. Warum kommt das so oft?
Detective Ellie Danner warns locals to be on the lookout for the Phantom Whistler. Varen from Komodo seen in swamps near New Orleans. Local botanist Kieran Stoff reported to have grown an intelligent cabbage.
Nee, weiß ich nicht. Aber ich weiß es wieder, wenn ich sehe.
Arya eats all...
Es ist wirklich zufällig. Weil es halt oft Wiederholungen gibt hier.
Famous local racing driver P.M. Murdoch wins final race.
Irgendwas mit Feuer hatte ich gehabt.
Another series of murders at the Noir Reservoir. Tourist board considers change of name. Notorious nurse E. Husved marries local schoolteacher Miss Lisbeth H. Tonneson, September 8, 1918. William H. reopens family business. Wet Willie's professional kissing booth returns. Singer Sissy Kuhn breaks glasses with her voice. Owner Rob Yo denies Trolley Park is rip-off death trap. Scientist Eduardo Occoli marries local schoolteacher Angela Castellana. Detective Ellie Danner warns local...
Warte mal.
Erica Kendrick brings house down. Aristocratic Kovacs family welcome newborn son Attila, son of Attila and Stephanie, 17th of April, 1921. Scientist Eduardo...
Warte mal.
Mad Hawk Murphy disappears from local asylum. Marcus Holstein lists...
Warte mal.
Lucky local baby Charles Langbart lands safely after balloon mishap. Lauren Bellow gives impassioned speech about Brussels sprouts.
Blah.
Jewel thief arrested in case of missing Ruby J. Erica Kendrick brings
Kann sich bloß um Stunden handeln.
Now playing at the Calliope Theater, Voodoo Island, stories of the mighty pirate Victor Sepulsa. Mystic Agatha and husband Magnus throw grand anniversary soiree. Intoxicated alligators continue to cause late-night swamp disturbance. Neighborhood begins to grow weary, demands changes. Local David Elias opens new bakery in town called I Need Dough. Madame Lafleur busted for making bathtub gin in the house of the rising sun. Futurist Art Noxon predicts world of supernatural to come. Paranormal phenomena in Juniper Parish Gazette offices attributed to former journalist Shane Nathan Hurst.
Ob wir das überhaupt finden,
Another series of
hatten wir schon.
.3 inches. Florian Tettenhammer jumps as high as before. Cockatiel escapades. Noseless owner warns, keep your noses covered. Prince Eli and Baron Kale's haunted Hooskow hijinks haunt high society.
Oh Gott.
Mr. Daniel Lenhart develops the first dentures especially for jazz musicians.
Daniel Lenhart, aha. Wie gesagt, kann sich nur um Stunden handeln.
Renowned Shakespearean thespian D. Scott McQuiston sells out stint at Calliope Theater. Wife of popular jazz club owner Nathaniel Coe found naked in local woods, howling at full moon. Country sensation Daria Big U singing at the Captain's Club tonight. William H. reopens family business. Wet Willie's professional kissing booth returns.
Uah.
Marcus Holstein lists
War schon.
local jazz musician falls from bed.
Hatten wir schon. Also können ja nur maximal 99 Beiträge sein.
Madame LaFleur busted for making
Hatten wir schon. Aber ich weiß echt nicht, wann ich was dazu geschrieben habe.
French opera house ghost revealed to be a tortoiseshell cat named Angel of Music by staff. Local dog Arya eats all king cakes from Dead Nettle Bakery.
Hatten wir auch schon. Mal gucken, ob ich was finde.
Futurist Art Noxon predicts world of supernatural to come. Cemetery gates repaired by local blacksmith Mark Clerkin.
Ich hab's gefunden. I wanted to check whether we could slightly modify it, just to remove die Referenz auf mich. Wegen dem Firefox.
Notorious nurse E. Husved marries local school teacher Miss Lisbeth H. Tonneson, September 8, 1918.
Wir finden es. Also wenn sie es drin haben, ich habe von David Younger 2023 habe ich die Mail gerade gefunden. Parallel. Und da ist meine Submission ist geändert
Missing
worden.
Scottish tourist Mark D. McMahon found living in swamp.
Wir finden das. Und wenn wir es gefunden haben, wissen wir es auch.
Intrepid sisters Summer and Isabel Ring find missing jalopy. Wife of local factory worker.
Hatten wir schon. Mann, der ist aber versteckt hier.
Lucky local baby Charles.
Hatten wir schon.
Fatal fall. Miss Amaneus falls to death from cliff top. Esteemed physicist Nikos Vagkast unveils cosmic breakthrough at governor's scientific soiree.
Hatten wir, glaube ich, auch schon. Komm, ich will meinen Spruch haben.
Daredevil dancer Michael Anderson dazzles crowd by dancing atop dirigible. Local kook Noel Shornhorse discovers manatee combing hair with fork. Retired British police officer Abimanu Bibra moves to New Orleans. Local performer Sophie Griffith.
Hatten wir schon. Weiß nicht, nach welchem Modus das läuft. Das wird keine Rotation sein, sondern das ist zufällig.
Notorious nurse E.
Hatten wir schon.
Local eccentric Steve Beans Chandler found to have eaten lost treasure map of Maggers McGraw. William H. reopened.
Auch schon.
Violet mob not ready as Aaron Page debuts harpsichord at local jazz club. Violet mob not ready.
Hm.
Notorious
Hat man alle schon. Mensch, ich will meinen Spruch haben.
Smoke show Katya Savia sings sensual serenade at Bourbon Street Speakeasy. Eccentric inventor A. Calpheus dazzles crowd. Local citizen A. Thomas in Louisiana brews up a storm with his hilarious homemade beer. Local Jacob Piva to...
Auch nicht. Ich glaube, das kommt nicht. Das kommt nicht. Schade.
Lousy new phonograph from Brian Pluta breaks record for records broken. Futurist Art Noxon predicts world of supernatural to come.
Hat man schon.
Local locksmith Laura Locke locked inside Louisiana's largest lighthouse.
Alles mit hell.
Thomas in Louisiana brews...
Hatten wir schon. Menno.
Katie Rodante opens the Starlight and Moonbeam Cafe.
Spannend, ne? Ultra spannend.
Prince Eli and Baron Kale's haunted Hooskow hijinks haunt high society.
Haunt.
Fisherman David Wiseau run over by own trawler. Playwright Joseph Lebel directs satirical stage play at the Calliope Theater.
Hatten wir auch schon. Ach, ich bezweifle, dass es kommt. Der Zufallsgenerator ist echt schrecklich.
Local rapscallion Jeremy Thompson steals Spire from Zephyr Roller Coaster at Pontchartrain Beach.
Gab's da schon Achterbahn in der Zeit? Sollte doch passen zeitlich.
Local botanist Kieran Stoff reported to have grown an intelligent cabbage.
Aha. Was macht so ein Intelligent Cabbage?
Business tycoons Nate and Sarah Adams embark on Nile expedition.
Ich bezweifle, dass es klappt.
Psychic Tawana
Hat man
Sullivan.
schon. Hat man schon. Aber gut zu wissen, dass das mit Visionär gemacht wurde. Spiel.
Local eccentric Steve Beans Chandler.
Hatten wir auch schon. Mogger. Okay.
Local scientist Dr. Kabilius releases notes confirming the safety of drinking lake water.
Aachen. Okay.
Gumbo Cook-Off winner Master Graham attributes success to mysterious secret ingredient. Local rapscallion Jeremy Thompson.
Hatten wir schon alles. Also. Mal gucken.
Mystic Agatha and husband.
Hatten wir auch. Er hat nämlich versucht, in die Schlagzeile halt zum Beispiel in den Chiki mit einzubinden und Co., ja. Und
Local jazz musician.
da hieß es nämlich Cheeky Fox steals booze from zoo director during holiday dinner.
French opera house ghost revealed to be a tortoiseshell.
Hatten wir. Aber es kommt leider nicht.
Mr. Stephen Fulton opens first classic German bakery in Louisiana. Disturbingly large chicken.
Hütchen haben wir, aber den Fuchs, der fehlt.
Mystic Agatha.
Hatten wir schon. Aber bevor du was wiederholst, mach alle erstmal durch.
Madame LaFleur busted from
Hatten wir.
Singer Sissy Kuhn breaks. Esteemed author Elizabeth Ember Williams publishes third novel.
Ich glaube, das ist purer Zufall, wenn es irgendwann mal kommen sollte. Wenn es kommt.
Local bakery creates new.
Hatten wir auch schon. Greif doch mal eine andere Rolle.
The Phantom Arrow caught. Fugitive archer finally apprehended by Filippo Calemi.
Wie auch immer das ist.
Admiral Forrest suspects wife guilty of Morse code snoring.
Die streicht geheime Informationen weg.
Aunt Captain's peculiar behavior wins hearts of many.
Oh, ich probier's noch 10 Mal. So, 10.
German author Marcel Weyers releases Ravenblood, a book on witches and ravens.
Okay. 9.
Ghost hunter James Cruz.
Hatten wir. Acht.
Katie Rodante opened
7.
fisherman rescued by
6.
self-described monster hunter Schattenjäger to present lecture on voodoo.
Schattenjäger. Aha. Der Herr Knight war hier dabei. 6 oder 5, ich weiß nicht mehr wo.
Jewel thief arrested in case of missing.
Hatten wir auch schon.
Sea Captain Pascal Dieter Buer returns from one-year trip around the world. A local Louisianan hero, Mr. Danilo Feliccioli, saves children from fire. Intoxicated alligators.
Das mit dem betrunkenen Alligator ist cool. Aber hatten wir schon.
Fishermen rescued by friendly.
Hatten wir gesagt, das war von 5 oder 6 Klicks.
Beat Tettenhammer claims with shaky hands coffee addiction is a fraud.
Beat, Beate.
William H. Rhea.
Hatten wir doch auch, die Kussbude. Gleich kommt's. Sind ja noch ein paar neue immer dabei.
Voodoo botanist Jim Hughes claims to have accidentally turned closest friend into tree.
Voodoo-Botaniker. Was es nicht alles gibt.
Aunt Captain's.
Hatten wir schon 3 oder 4 Mal. Mich würde mal interessieren, nach welchem Muster die Sachen ausgewählt werden.
Local botanist Kieran.
Hatten wir schon mit dem intelligenten Kohlkopf.
Local bakery.
Hatten wir auch schon mit den Muffins.
Local tradesman Lamont goes missing in the middle of the night.
Middle of the night. Ja, ich glaube, wir finden es nicht mehr. Schade, schade.
Warren Bellow gives impassioned speech.
Rosenkohl. Wer will denn Rosenkohl?
Celebrated illusionist Prox drowns on stage at the Calliope Theater.
Illusionist. Ertrinkt. Okay, ja.
Local dancers.
Hatten wir auch schon. Ach, schade. Ach, schade. Schade, schade, schade.
Professional gator wrestler John Guidrose takes a bite out of his competition. Local botanist.
Hatten wir schon. Das ist schon wieder der Kohlkopf. Nach welchem Muster geht denn das? Ich tippe mal darauf irgendein Uhrzeitding. Irgendwelche Sekunden oder so, die das dann entscheiden.
Jewel thief arrested in.
Hatten wir auch schon. Mindestens 30 Mal.
Beat Tetten.
Beat hatten wir auch schon, die Beate.
German-born Tobias Kirkberger elected state representative with 69% majority.
Wow, ja, super. Der war neu.
Admiral Forrest suspects.
Hatten wir auch schon das Morse-Alphabet.
Lauren Bellow gives an
Doch auch den Rosenkohl. Ach, Menno.
William H. Rio
Hatten wir auch schon.
futurist art
Hatten wir auch schon. So. Die letzten Zuckungen.
Local boy visits historic mansion hundreds of times, claims it's definitely haunted.
Okay. Auch neu.
Local dog Arya eats all king.
Hatten wir schon.
Famous local racing driver.
Hatten wir schon.
Prince Eli and Baron Kale's haunted Hooskow hijinks haunt high society.
Und high. Haunting high and low.
Local tradesmen. Renowned Shakespearean thespian.
Hatten wir auch schon. So, 5.
Prince Eli and Baron.
4.
Fisherman David was.
3.
Self-described monster.
Das ist wieder Herr Knight gewesen. 2.
Wife of local fact.
1.
Beat Tettenhammer.
Just beat it.
Prince Eli and Baron.
Bin gerade traurig. Sehr traurig.
Captain Zoltan Redbeard's pirate shipwreck discovered in Barataria Bay. Are the ghost stories true?
Der war auch neu. Ach komm.
Local eccentrics. Explorer Abe Weiss conquers the outdoors.
Ist auch neu.
Mrs. Icy April Dawn purchases shipload of Earl Grey for small Glencoe tea room, the Icy Squirrel. Notorious monster hunter Silas. Futurist art.
Och man, warum machen die einfach alle 99 hintereinander? Oder,
Local Jacob.
unterschiedliche Fächer, weißt du? Unterschiedliche Fächer und dann kann man das immer wieder finden danach.
Disturbingly large.
Den Gummihuhn hatten wir schon lange. Ich will den Fuchs haben.
Local locksmith lore. Pageant Queen Janice Stoyer to lead Mardi Gras Parade.
Keine Ahnung. Hatten wir das schon mal? Ich hab das Gefühl nicht.
Local jazz musician.
So, jetzt aber.
French opera house ghost revealed to be a.
Das ist das Schlimme. Es ist wie mit irgendwelchen Shorts oder TikTok-Movies, ne? Du musst unbedingt gucken, weiter gucken, ob da vielleicht noch was kommt.
Katie Rodante opens.
Dann kommt immer nur Wiederholung. Irgendwelche Krams, derselbe Tanz dann nochmal und überhaupt.
Twins Alea and Leia.
Die hatten wir doch schon ganz am Anfang. Warum kommen die jetzt schon wieder? Nimm doch ein paar Sachen, die du noch nicht hattest.
Daredevil dancer Michael. Miss Anna Redlick awarded for most delightful Dotson in town.
Dackel.
Detective Ellie Danner warns local.
So, jetzt der letzte. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 und...
Local boy visits historic mansion hundreds.
War das schon. Okay, das war's. Ich bin traurig. Wahrscheinlich klicke ich jetzt gleich auf Rekord weiter und nehme das parallel auf. Nein. Vielleicht schneide ich ihn vorher schon weg und schneidet irgendwie, wie auch immer. Vielen Dank fürs Zusehen. Das war Foolish Mortals und war ein wunderbares Spiel. Und wir sehen uns beim nächsten Spiel wieder.
Country
irgendwann.
sensation Daria Bigyu.
Hatten wir schon. Beim nächsten Spiel wieder, also wir spielen ja gerade noch Siberia, das Remaster. Und mal gucken, was wir dann noch so alles rausholen
Singer
werden.
Sissy Kuhn.
Hatten wir doch alles schon. In diesem Sinne, schlaf gut, träumt was Schönes und bis zum nächsten Mal. Ne?
Veteran Rex Falcon donates arms to military museum.
Das ist doch schon wieder was Neues. Einmal können wir noch.
Local rapscallion Jeremy Thompson steals.
Euer Firefox. Ciao, ciao.